Привет everyone, hi everyone, and welcome to this second vlog of my rusский challenge. In this video, I want to share with you what I learned about the Russian alphabet. I will try to go slowly so that if you are interested in learning Russian, you can learn with me. And if you are Russian, please excuse me, because I am just a beginner and maybe my pronunciation is bad. Maybe I made a few mistakes, and well, in that case, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want to encourage me, you can also leave me a comment because I need it. Okay, so let's do it. Русский. I love русский. So today I will try to write the Russian alphabet on this paper with you. It's my second day learning Russian, and I am not sure about how to write the characters, but it's okay. So what I will do, I will just share with you what I learned and the pronunciation of the letters, and maybe I will write a few words at the end. So for this letter, for me it's easy because it's the same as the French A. And by the way, I think that there is a difference between how you write Russian on computer and the way you write Russian or русский on the paper, but I don't know yet the difference. So maybe you will write A like this or something similar, but me, I usually write A like this. So in Russian, this letter is A, like in French. A. And then there is this kind of something similar to 6. Even thought, let me check on my smartphone. I have also the Russian alphabet here, and so it's a bit different. Like it might be something like this, and I'm not sure also if you write it this way or if you start from the top and you go down. I haven't learned that. Anyway, so this will be B or B. I am not sure about how Russian will pronounce this, but let's say it's B, the sound B. And then the interesting thing is this letter. The first time you see it, you will say, but this one is B. or b, but this one is the sound v. So when you write it in a sentence, if you see this, it will be v, v. So that's also quite interesting, and an interesting way to mix up everything when you learn. And the next letter is something similar to a small R, but the sound, I think that the sound is different depending on the word or something like that. It will be something like G or G for this letter, but it depends on the word. It seems like there are some exceptions, and I don't know if I wrote something over there. No, it's not here, maybe. Kte. Yeah, maybe I will write the words a bit after that. So it will be, some kind of G sound. And then you have this, I will check maybe here because it's easier to see than my written letter. So this one will be kind of, for me it looks a bit like A, but this letter, so I'm not sure also about the stroke order. I need to learn it. And this one is like D. So D. And the next letter is a kind of E for English people, for French but, and I think you write it like this in small letter. And this one, it's actually more like something like so for French I will write it like this. Maybe that for English I can say So this letter E will be pronounced something like and then there is another similar letter, and this one, I think it is more like, actually I'm not sure about this one. Yo, maybe I wrote yo here, but I am not sure if it's yo or something like this. Maybe you can let me know in the comments below, but I can also search for it. And what I wanted to write before, it's this word where, so this will be a kind of G with this gd and with this gdie, and gdie means where, gdie. It's interesting. Gdie. I'm not sure about my pronunciation, but gdie, I think. The next letter, so I think I don't know the stroke order. Never. I think I need to search for some videos about that on YouTube. And so this one is a kind of je. It's like in the word, the sentence I told you yesterday in the Korean video. Yeah, je vous. So it was this character for je. Je vous. Ja, je vous. Vo Franci. Ja, je vous vo Franci. I really like this sound of Russian, even though I cannot understand, sure, and I cannot pronounce everything correctly. Then there is this letter which is similar to a kind of 3. You can see it here also. And this letter, so it's like the sound, the sound, and then one which look like N a bit for me. Each time I see this letter I think about the N, but the sound of it is E. So in French I will write like this. Maybe that in English you can write like this, I'm not sure, maybe with 2 E. And also on its own it means and something. E for this letter. And yeah, there is another letter like this, and the sound will be something like ui or I. So I don't know how I should write it for English. Maybe I can write it like this, but ui, it's a kind of wet sound, if I can say. Oui. Then the k sound. So the k sound, well, yeah, it's just k. And there is a word I learned, which is, so I write it like this, kak, and della. I think it was something like this, della. I think I will just try to verify. You know, it's a good idea to not search in Google Translate for the word, but to try to write the words in Google to search for it. So I am looking for the K, so here, kak, and here you can see the words. Maybe, I'm not sure you can see it, but the word that I try to find, cagdella. Maybe it was cagdiella. I'm not sure about it. You can also search in Google Translate. You type your word, and then you can also listen to the Google Translate machine, like the sound of it. Anyway, cagdella. We say cagdella, and this means how are you. Anyway, we will see this later, a bit later. Not that later, actually. We will see it now. So it's a kind of letter like this, and it's la. So my tutor on italki told me that this is a bit like the lemon sound, the L of lemon. Vadim. Thank you, Vadim, if you are watching this. And yeah, because I couldn't say the difference between le and la. Le. I know there is also a word which is like belubelu, lubelu, or something like this, which means love or like. Lubelu, belubelu. Anyway, so this is like la, la sound. So как дела, как дела, как дела, как дела. The next sound is similar to the French one of me. So even for English speakers, me. So me, I don't think there is any problem with it. And then the next one that could cause some trouble is not H but N. So this one is the N sound, which is kind of interesting. N sound. Isn't it interesting? N. And then there is the O. And this letter is kind of interesting for me because it is sometimes pronounced as O, but sometimes it is also pronounced as a bit more like a. So I think there might be some rules about the stress from what I have heard, but I'm not sure. Like there is this word that, for example, this one is on, and from what I remember, on means he, on, and then I think it was ano, and then ano means it, I think. I hope I am not wrong. If I am, it's okay, just let me know. And then there was Anna. So it's on, Anno, Anna. And it's interesting. And it is something, it is also why I prefer to learn. I prefer to learn first how to speak, rather than how to read and write. But for my challenge purpose, I need to learn how to write and how to read rather quickly. So that's why I am trying to learn from the start. But if you first learn how to speak, so you can say you hear on, and then you know that it is written like this, and then you hear something like ano, and first maybe you will want to write it like this, and then you noticed, no, it's not like this. You have to write it ano, like this. And then you are like, oh, okay, so it is written a bit different from what I can hear. And then there is this Anna. So I hope that I am not writing some mistake on the paper. Maybe I could try to verify somewhere. I'm not sure that I can verify here or not. Anna. yeah, so it seems that it is correct. You can also check like this, you know. You just type the word in Google, and then you try to find something, and then you can say elle, so in French it means she, and then I can know that Anna is really the correct word. I wrote it correctly. And then once again, I prefer to do this way than to just search in Google Translate, for example, type she in English and try to find a translation. Because if I type like this and that I make a mistake, then I will see it, I will know my mistake, and I will remember it. If I just type in Google, I will not remember anything. Anyway, let's continue. So, it was the O or R depending on the word, and then the next letter is something a bit like this, a small one, and this one is P, the P sound. So it's also interesting, you will see why a bit later. So this is the P sound, and then this one, so you first when you see it you are like, yeah, it's the same as in our alphabet, and you are like, yeah, it's P, but no, it isn't. This one is the sound like R. So this one, and there is someone happy outside. Anyway, this sound I think will be found in русский. So we might try to find it here. So it will be this, and maybe the rule was this. And yeah, we haven't seen the other sound, but here it is русский. And then you can see, oh yeah, it's the right word that I chose. And yeah, so it is not P, but it is R. Русский. I really love this sound of русский. I think it sounds so beautiful. So yeah, so this was R, and then the other sound that you can see in русский, this, it's also another letter that when you see it at first you are like, yeah, it will be easy, it's the same, but it's more like a S sound. So it is not like C sound or C sound for French, it's more like a S sound, or русский, so you can see it in русский, S sound. Then you have the T, which is quite similar, I think. And the other sound that we saw in русские. So I'm not sure about this pronunciation, the last I think it was something like русские. Maybe we can copy it in Google Translate after to hear the sound. And yeah, so this letter you might think that this is kind of like E sound or Y sound, but this sound is more like U. So in French I would write it like this, in English, ooh. I am not sure, because if I write this for you, it will be you, so it's not you. Anyway, it's the sound ooh, 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 ooh. So let's say it's the sound that you can see in this part. You, so it's ooh, ooh, ooh. So there are a few letters like this, where you see the letter and you're like, yeah, it's easy, the same as us, but no, it is not the same. Then we have the kind of, for me, the first time I saw it, it was like an infinite, but it is not German, and I'm not sure about the stroke order, so I just write it like this. And for me, as this looks like infinite, I can remember that this is the sound f, 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 f. And then there is another letter that when you see it, you are like, yeah, I know this one, but no, you don't know it. It's a kind of h. So I'm not sure how we can write this one, but h. It's a bit of this kind of sound, I think. H, h, h. And yeah, it's another letter. Like for some letter, it's okay to remember, like this one. No, or okay, and this one is easy also. But for this one, I don't know why. I tried to remember it a few times and I forget. So maybe that thanks to this video with you, I will be able to remember it. Kind of no, not kind of and then we have this kind of U, but I think it is written like this. I will search here just to see if I can find something similar. Or maybe it is this one. I am not even sure, you know. Maybe it was this one, not rusский. Maybe it was this one, the ts sound, ts sound. So I will just check quickly here. Yeah, so maybe it was with a bit like this, just a small part below, like here. And so it's a kind of ts sound. And for the next one, it's similar, let's say, to a 4, but this sound is a kind of ch. I think there was a word which is shto with this, so it's like written like this, and it means what? Shto. And I learned something, an example. So it was shto eta. What is that? I think it was the question. Shto eta. What is that? What is this? Maybe. Shto eta. Yeah. Shto eta. What is interesting is, like, I wrote it like this, and for me, when I heard it, it was more like shto than tch. So maybe, yeah, maybe it's not like this, but rather like this. Anyway, I will have to like check it. Maybe we can check it in Google Translate. We can check this one after, and yeah. The next sound, are you still here, my friends? The next sound was something sh, or maybe sh, 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 sh. So yeah, this letter is a bit different from our letter, so it's okay. And then this one with the little stroke here, this letter is a bit more long. I will write it like this, sh, sh. So I am not sure about my pronunciation once again, so please like don't take my pronunciation for the right pronunciation. Yeah, so it is sh. It's like kind of more a longer sound, I think. Sh, sh. And yeah, we can find also a kind of little something that looks like a B, and also this letter and this letter, but I'm not sure yet about the meaning of this, so I will not say anything. Then there is this kind of letter. I can remember it because it's like, you know, the euro sign, but on the opposite side and with only one stroke. Anyway, so this one is like a kind of A. So you can see the yeah maybe, and you remove this part, and I think it's quite similar. A, and then this, which is U, the U sound. The U sound. And then the last letter, I think, it's a kind of R, but on the opposite, like in a mirror. And this is ya. It also means I. Ja, je vous. Remember, ja, je vous. Ja, je vous vo Francji. Ja, je vous vo Francji. Yeah, so these are, I think, all of the letters of the Russian alphabet. So here I have maybe, I will just write a few words that we saw also in the Korean lesson. I mean in the lesson in Korean. So like привет. So this p sound, then the r, привет. The e sound, not here, the b sound, and yeah, привет. 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 You remember hello, hi, привет. Hi, привет, привет, привет. And I will just write another little short sentence. You can try to read it. Let's do this. Let's try to read it together. I hope you can read my poor writing. And then I will just write it like this because I don't know how to write my name. Maybe I can try to do this. So this is M, so it's similar to our like M, me. So it will be yeah, but I think that it is pronounced more like A for this word. And then this letter is N, and this letter, yeah, menya, 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 menya. This kind of three is it here. Z, O, zo, and then V, and this is the U sound, and T, zavut, Pierre. Menya zavut Pierre. My name is Pierre. So I am not sure how I should write Pierre, but this will be the P, the first P. Then I guess either we could be P, or maybe we could also do something like this, because it will be with the ye Pierre, or is it like this? I'm not sure. Pierre, Pierre. So maybe we could, wait a minute, we could do it like this, and it will be P, 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 I, R, Pierre, 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 or like this, and Pierre, Pierre, Pierre. I'm not sure. If you are from Russia, how would you write my name, Pierre? How would you transliterate it in the Cyrillic alphabet? Anyway, I think that our vlog number 2 will finish here. I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope you will be here tomorrow for the next vlog. I am not sure if I will do it in Japanese or in French. I will see. So let me write a last word, and please tell me, what is it? In the comments below, just to see if you have like followed my lesson or not. You can read? How is it? I am sure you can find it. Just try. Yeah, you know, I am always so grateful that you encourage me all the time. So, a big for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.